hands and I saw his pants eyes. I couldn't wait till the whole world recognized. But first I had to pay some dues. The journey I took, y'all couldn't walk in my shoes. A young buck, wild and tough from Tallahassee, straight from South City on my pursuit to be happy. Came up out the hood with my hair all nappy, cut it all off. Plus some name after my pappy. The streets tried to trap me, but I had to escape. For my destiny awaits for me to be great, and I knew it. So was square, had to show improvement when I do it. Flow was stupid, now you loving me like Cupid, and I know that you wasn't ready for this. I'm so on point with my targets, I'm sure I won't miss. This the past, present, and the future. C squared, the household name, something to get used to. I'm here, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm here. C squared, you should be happy.
Hello. And welcome to the feature with Cliff Jackson III. I'm your host, your boy, the one and only CJ3. I am he. And whether y'all are tuning into this show live or you're tuning into the replay, tonight's show, man, you don't want to miss out on it. I'm telling you, we're talking about the importance of the black father. And we're talking about this tonight because it's Wednesday and it's Word of Wisdom Wednesdays. So I'm going to bring y'all a nice little topic tonight, man, so we can get into it. Talk about the importance of the black father in families, in the community, in your neighborhood, in your household. So we're going to get into all of that real soon. But before I do, hello to all my features out there, man. What's going on? How y'all doing? Everybody out there who always tuning in to the show from the very first day, man. Welcome to the show. For those who are watching this thing by Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, appreciate you so much. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. You have no idea what that means to me. And for those who are tuning in to this thing for the very first time ever, this your first time watching the show, man, welcome to the feature, man. This is what we become. Get exclusive and get intimate and become exclusive. However you want to say it, we do it right here. We get intimate, become exclusive with the topics, as well as the guests that come on our show, man. And my show is set up on a cool little way, man. 5 nights a week, Monday through Friday. We set this thing up just like this. Every Monday is hot topics. Tuesday nights is NFL picks. Wednesday, like tonight, is Word of Wisdom Wednesdays. Or you might get you a special feature Fridays guest on a Wednesday. Thursday is my top 10. And Fridays are my feature Fridays. So, man, I hope you guys are here, happily tuned in. Because like I said, y'all could have been anywhere in the world. But you chose to be with me tonight. Can't be upset with that. You want to be on the show, man? Hit me up. Email me at thefeature.cj3@gmail.com or hit me up on my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages at The Feature with CJ3. I'm on this thing every night, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch. Go subscribe right now to The Feature with CJ3 on our YouTube and on Twitch channels. And please go listen and download on all major outlets and podcasts or wherever you go enjoy your podcast. And don't forget to donate and support the cause and send your donations to our Cash App, $ Right Touch Sports, PayPal.me/Right Touch CJ3, or Anchor.fm/The Feature with CJ3. And go download and watch the replays of my past Featured Fridays guests. There's a nugget of knowledge waiting for you in each conversation. And if you want to sponsor, advertise, or feature yourself on the show, please send your money to our Cash App at $ Right Touch Sports. You're everything to me, y'all. I kid you not. That's why I come so hard on this show for you, man. I got to. It's just what I do. That's why y'all here. Hello, man. Right, let's just go ahead and get into it, man. The importance of the black father. Like, this here's a very touchy subject for me because, I'm a father. I'm a black father at that. And one of the things that, I pride myself in being a father on is being there for, my kids, and to make sure that no matter what, I'm going to always be there for it. Now, there are things about being a black father that people need to understand, and why it's so important for the black father to be in the livelihoods of their kids, whether it be a young boy or a young little girl. The black father is needed. There's a stigmatism that is deafening the mindset and the ears uh, of other cultures and other races that showcase the downfall of African American men all the time, whether we are men in poverty or we're men educated with great jobs and all of this going for ourselves. However, there's still this stigmatism of just us being a black father, a black man, period. However, I want to kind of more so hone in on the importance of black fathers and the roles that we play when it comes to our kids, when it comes to our families, when it comes to our loved ones. But it's mainly important more so for the kids. One of the main things that I always make sure that at the end of the day that I make sure that I give my child is discipline. You got to make sure that you discipline your kids, and I think that's one of the main elements that the black father brings to the household. It brings a different sense of discipline. I'm not for to sit up here and say that every black father is from the hood or from the street, because we're not. However, there does come a sense of discipline where you have to make sure that you are putting your kids in a place where they understand what's right and what's wrong. Also, making sure that you give them the right advice and making the right decisions. And when it's time for them to go out into the world and they are put in position where they have to make a choice, and you hope and pray that your parenting skills and teaching skills has allowed your child to be open-minded, to be able to decipher what's the right choice and what's the wrong choice. So black fathers being in the household or just being involved in the kid's life, being engaged, being a disciplinarian is definitely something that's important as far as being a black father, and definitely something that lacks and is being missed in a lot of single parent homes. Guidance. Man, listen, there's nothing like a father's guidance, especially a black father's guidance. Conversations with your dad can open up different um, spectrums on certain situations or things that you may not have looked at in a different perspective. He can give you different outlooks on life. He can guide you in some things and down some roads that he traveled that he doesn't want you to travel. You know, having a father in your life and being able to get guidance from your dad um, only shows that there is a real line of trust that has been established between the father as well as the child. A provider. The importance of a black man is and black fathers being a provider. Now, when people say and hear this word, especially females, the first thing they go to when they say provider is the financial portion of a relationship or being a parent. Being a provider does not necessarily always go to the extension of the wallet. Being a provider is not uh, another word is being an ATM or a financial contributor. Being a provider is somebody that, yeah, money is involved, but it's not everything. It's not 100% involvement. Also, being a provider just also make sure that you are providing attention, providing consistency. You're providing, I mean, yeah, you can easily say a roof over their head, but at the same time, that's where the financial things come in at. You're providing stability. You're providing structure. You're providing discipline. You're providing guidance. You're providing things for your child that they won't have access to if it was given or it was a possibility to be from someplace else or another source. Now, there are fathers, whether you're the stepfather, whether you're the godfather, what have you, there's fathers that step up to the plate when some fathers aren't providing or when some fathers aren't involved or engaged in their child's life. And that's awesome, but that's what fathers are supposed to do. We're supposed to be providers, all right? So we're supposed to provide for our kids. Not only do we provide for our kids, but we're supposed to protect our kids. We're their protectors. Dads, if there's a young lady who is trying to, you know, start dating and she's your daughter, or fellas, if there's a young man who's ready to start dating and taking young ladies out, we have to make sure that we protect their heart. We protect their 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 uh, their innocence. We protect their mindsets, their emotions, because that's a lot of things that start to really explore when they're dealing with boys and they're dealing with girls. And also we got to protect them from the enemy. There's a lot of things that are out there from the rapists out there, from sex trafficking, sexual offenders, people, children abusers. You have to really protect your child in a manner that's far beyond um, just necessarily, putting your eyes on them to make sure that they're okay. Like, communication is definitely one of those forms of protection. You have to be able to communicate with your child. Um, you have to always be able to make sure that you communicate and converse and always know what's going on with your child. So that no matter what it is, whether it be on the streets, whether it be at home, whether it be in school, no matter where it at, where everything, anything is taking place, you'll be in a position to be able to take care and protect your child from all hurt, harm, and danger, seen and unseen. Wisdom. Listen, man, there's nothing like having a father as a master teacher, man. The brother can always drop a quart of knowledge on you at any given moment, man. And this is what makes fatherhood such a great thing. A lot of my experiences, or a lot of experiences that black fathers have gone through, we've been able to give great advice and give great lessons learned to our kids or to anybody's kid, to let them know, just what to do and what not to do. And especially when you have a good bit of knowledge in a particular area, um, you always want to drop a nugget of knowledge on somebody in the conversation. And especially with your child, you always want to make sure that, as far as black fathers, we are giving our children the best information in the proper way of a lot of things in life, so that when we are present or when we're not, the information that we're giving them and teaching them, they won't depart from those important tools of life. Respect. Want respect from your kids. Gotta have respect. The only way your child gonna respect you if you respect your kid. It's just that simple. But you want to make sure that as a black father, you are getting respect. And how do you get respect from your kids? You gotta be involved and engaged in everything that they got going on. And that's whether it's in the community or around the house, any little thing that can transpire and make things a whole lot easier and better for your child is a sign of respect. Especially when there's a no sir and a no ma'am and a yes sir and a right away sir. Yeah, that's good morning, dad. That's respect. That's how you get respect. You get respect by giving respect. You let your child know that she or he is the most important thing in your life at all costs, no matter what. And you'll get that respect back, and they will always give you the respect needed and necessary um, in that regard. You'll always have that. They'll always give you that kind of love. This is a big one for me. Stickability. Man, huge word. This word is simply means the ability to stick. The importance of a black father is the ability to stick around, to be there. be there for them. You may not work out with the mother. It may not be a good situation there, but them kids, you stick with them kids. You be there for them. You go to the recitals. You go to the basketball games. You go to the brain bowls. You go to graduations. You stick it out no matter what. Stickability, being present in their life, showcasing that you are there no matter what. Stickability, the ability to stick to something, stick with something. Stick to your kids' life, man. Stick to what they're doing and be in tune and engaged in everything that they have going on. You do that, they will honor you. There's no greater feeling than having the honor of your child, by letting them know how much they appreciate you, how much they are appreciative, and how much they really do love everything that you do or have done for them. And when you give that honor to them, man, when you honor your kids, they'll honor you back. They will honor you. They will treat you like gold. Because when you're old and you turn gray and you start to become disabled, they're going to be those individuals that's going to take care of you. They're going to look after you, and they're going to make sure that no matter what, you're always their dad in their eyes, and that you're going to always be honored by them. You want to be a great example. Want to be a great example for your kids. Fathers, this is the time to really be great examples for our children right now. We have to be that example as far as for our young men. We have to be the example of how to be for these young ladies out here. We have to teach them how to treat women, how to talk to women, how to date women, how to um, make them feel like queens, treat them like queens. And women, we got to make sure that we're the example of what you're looking for in your husband and in your boyfriends and mates. And we want to make sure that you see your father in them. We want to be the best example of what a man is to you, so that you will know how to recognize one when it's time for you to start dating one. And lastly, but most important, love, man. It's the most important element thing that we need with our kids. We have to make sure that we love on our kids daily, 24/7, no matter what. Whether your father's here or your father's not, just know that there is nothing but love to be shared and poured from a father to their child. And yeah, this is a beautiful thing, man. It's a great situation to have yourself and to be a part of. It really is. It really, really is. Man, almost enough to make you cry tonight, right? I know, right? I try not to make you tear jerkers, but hey, it is what it is. It's real talk. Importance of black fathers. We got to step up, y'all. You want to be on the show? Holla at me, man. Email me at thefeatured.cj3@gmail.com. I'm on this thing every single night, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Please go subscribe right now to The Featured with CJ3 on our YouTube and our Twitch channels. And go listen and download on all major outlets and podcasts, or wherever you go enjoy your podcast. And go donate and support. Send your money to our Cash App, $ Right Touch Sports, PayPal.me/Right Touch CJ3, or Anchor.fm/The Featured with CJ3. And go download and watch the replays of our past Feature Fridays guests. There is a nugget of knowledge waiting for you in each conversation. Also, if you want to be on the show, sponsor, advertised, or featured on the show, send your money to our Cash App at $ Right Touch Sports. Yeah, man. Hey, hey, hey. You already know what time it is, man. I try not to get all too into it and whatnot, but yes, it is getting ready to be that time for your boy CJ3's and the featured song of the night. Tonight's featured song of the night is coming from an old school group. Um, I'm not gonna say this is the only song that they had, but just based off of the topic tonight and how I'm feeling tonight, and just being in the mindset of just what I got going on, and just life itself, and just me thinking about my uh, path of fatherhood and journey in fatherhood, and even thinking about my dad and all the other fathers out there, man. Fathers that's stepping up, and fathers that's that are out there, just trying to make it, man, and trying to make the ends meet, trying to make things come together. Uh, for those fathers that's out there, man, that's being, alleged and wrongfully accused, and for the fathers that have to continue to keep, going through the turmoil, the ups and downs and whatnot, fathers, just know that this song for y'all tonight, man. You know, there's somebody out there, there's a kid out there that loves the hell out of you, man, whether you're in their life or not. They know you or not. Trust me, they are looking and listening and loving you. So I get this song to y'all tonight from the Winstons, man. Color Him Father. Take it away.
There's a man at my house, he's so big and strong. He goes to work each day and he stays all day long. He comes home each night looking tired and beat. He sits down at the dinner table and has a bite to eat. Never a frown, always a smile. When he says to me, "How's my child?" I said that I've been studying hard all day in school, trying very hard to understand the golden rule. I think I'll color this man father. Color him father. I think I'll color him love. Color him love. Said I'm gonna color him father. Color him father. I think I'll color the man love. Yes, I will. Color him father. He says education is the thing if you want to compete, because without it, son, life ain't very sweet. I love this man, and I don't know why, except I'll need his strength until the day that I die. My mother loves him, and I can tell by the way she looks at him when he holds my little sister Nell. I heard her say just the other day that if it hadn't have been for him, she couldn't have found her way. I think I'll color him father. Color him father. I'm gonna color him love. Color him love. I've got to color him father. Color him father. I think I'll color this man love. Color him love. Our real old man, he got killed in the war. And she knows she and 7 kids couldn't have gotten very far. She said she thought that she could never love again. And then there he stood with that big wide grin. He married my mother and he took us in. And now we belong to the man with that big wide grin. I got to color this man father. Color him father. I'm gonna color him love. Color him love. I'll color this man love. He's just been so good to me.
Tune in December 4th on Friday to Peter Ward, my feature Fridays guest, man. College football icon, national champion, NFL vet, former NFL first round draft pick, businessman, and a Florida State Seminole legend, and also one hell of a father. Tune in, man. This weekend, this Friday, man, we are here. I've been preaching this thing here for a long time, man. This one here going down, dog. Hey, I can't say nothing but what it is, shout it. This Friday coming up, and I'd be so remiss if I ain't tell y'all about this, man. I got to let y'all know about this. My boy Pete will be on the phones with us, talking to everybody. December 4th, man, 9 p.m. right here on the feature. Please go subscribe right now. I done put out for everything, especially on sponsorships and all that, man. Y'all better go like that shit and go sponsor my show. Ain't playing with y'all. Also, tune in to find out who will be on the Feature Friday's guest in 2021. Oh yeah, it's coming. We gonna make it happen. Tune in on the 4th. And I got a Christmas gift for y'all. I got something coming to y'all Friday, Christmas Day on the Feature. There will be a Feature Friday's guest like none other. I mean, all my guests are like none other. I can't even lie about it. I love all my guests who come on my show. But man, listen, I got a special Christmas gift for y'all. Y'all do not want to miss it. I ain't gonna even I gotta reveal it so y'all tune in, but at the same time, I need y'all to tune in this one, y'all. This is gonna be big. I might even give y'all a sneak peek later on that. But tune in, man. Christmas Day happening right here on the Feature. Yes. Going down. Oh man, you already know how we do this thing. It's time now for another one of them CJ3s. True stories. And this is the part of the show where I tell a true story about the topic or about the guest of the night. And tonight's topic is about, the importance of black fathers, man. And I have a plethora of true stories that I can pull from, but one of the true stories that I got to pull from comes from my daughter Peyton. Um, I love that little girl, man. Trust me, she's the reason why I am a dad and a father, and the reason why I go so hard in what I do. But I can remember when she was 4. She's 10 now. But I remember she was 4 years old, and I had to leave. I had to go out and go do some stuff on the road. I had to go travel and get some things rolling. And I believe I had to go travel to a game. I had to go see a potential client. And I just remember Pete, she would call me. I mean, ever since she's been 4 years old, Peyton has had a cell phone. Okay, so she can get in contact with me and all that cool stuff. But I remember before I left one particular time when I was in front of her, and she hugged my neck so tight. And she just said, "Daddy, come back to me, okay?" And I said, "Babe, I'm coming back. Daddy, come back. I promise. I'm just going to be gone for the weekend, and Daddy come back. I promise." And she always used to tell me, she's like, "I love you." And I'm like, "I love you too, darling, all day long." And she looked at me and she grabbed my face and she said, "Daddy, please make sure you come back safely to me. I need you." Meant everything to me. I mean, the whole world stopped. My heart stopped. It was like she was killing me softly with her little words, And at 4 years old, and you're saying something like that to your kid, if your kid says something like that to you, definitely puts a whole lot of different things into perspective. It just really increased my love, but at the same time, it increased the bond that me and her have. And that's one thing I'm definitely appreciative of in being her father, is the kind of bond that me and my daughter have. It's like none other, and I love her tremendously. And sweetheart, I thank you for allowing Daddy to be your father, and thank you for just letting me know how important I am to you and how much you love me, because it make me continue to go just that much harder for you. That's my true story. Sticking with it. Want to be on the show? Holla at me, man. Email me at thefeature.cj3@gmail.com or hit me up on my platform, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at the same handle, The Feature with CJ3. I'm on this thing every single night, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch. Go subscribe right now. Go tell your mama, brothers, fathers, sisters, cousins, and uncles, nieces, grandfathers, and everybody to go on the YouTube and Twitch and subscribe to The Feature with CJ3. And go listen and download on all major outlets and podcasts, or wherever you go enjoy your podcast. and donate and support the cause. Please send your donations to my Cash App at $ Right Touch Sports, PayPal at paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3, or anchor.fm/ The Featured with CJ3. And go download and watch the replays of my past Feature Fridays guests. There's a nugget of knowledge waiting for you in each conversation. And if you want to sponsor, advertise, or feature yourself on the show, send your money to our Cash App at $ Right Touch Sports. Yeah, check it, man. Being a father's a great thing. Whether you're a father, single father, married father, whether you're a father of a different sex, because that's actually happening now. We got a lot going on. Whatever role you play in this kid's life, you have to step up. You have to continue to show why you're important. You have to show why you matter. Your strength physically can never compare to the strength you give to your child emotionally. And I want y'all to focus on that. And that's something that myself, as a father, I'm constantly focusing on. Making sure that my daughter understands her purpose and need in my life. Not just mine and hers, but hers and mine. And once I showcase her to how much she means to me and mine, it'll reciprocate right back at you. So you make sure that you do that. Invest in your child. Make sure you're engaged in your child. And always make sure that you tell your child that you love them. Remember these 4 things too for yourself and your kids. Stay safe. There's a lot of bullshit out there. Stay smart. Keep them away from making dumb decisions. Stay clean. Wash your hands, wash your face, wash your ass. And stay your ass home. COVID is still out there. I'm sure y'all know that. It's no secret. COVID is still out there, alive and well. I love y'all. I hope y'all understand that. Don't be upset with me. See y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for tuning in. See y'all on Thursday.
I couldn't wait till the whole world recognized. But first I had to pay some dues. The journey I took, y'all couldn't walk in my shoes. A young buck, wild and tough from Tallahassee, straight from South City in my pursuit to be happy. Came up out the hood with my hair all nappy, cut it all off. Plus some name, nothing my pappy. The streets tried to trap me, but I had to escape from my destiny awaits for me to be great. And I knew it, so square had to show improvement. When I do it, so was stupid. Now you loving me like Cupid, and I know that you wasn't ready for this. I'm so on point with my targets, I'm sure I won't miss. This is the past, present, and the future. C-Square, the household name, something to get used to. I'm here. Yeah.